levies are rather steep, and we face shortages more often than is comfortable.
But?
But were you to improve things around Brightwall, the people would be most grateful. And when people are grateful, they're also charitable. I'm sure they would find it in their hearts to send aid to those poor people.
There you have it. The way I see it. You will need all the followers you can get if you're going to lead a successful rebellion. What better time to start?
I heartily agree with Sir Walter. Pardon me for overhearing. As it happens, I've learned of a promising method for amassing followers. If you'll return to the sanctuary at your earliest now, the book says there is an additional rather amazing capability about the sanctuary's map table. It can help you find people. An excellent way to get... You can now see the villagers in need. You can also see how many followers you must amass to impress Samuel and the people of Brightwall. Select a villager to help. By doing so, you will gain the respect and loyalty of others in the region.
Oh, Pinch, you foul, vile fiend! You uncouth wretch! You, good sir, you who live in such a... you will find the legendary lost play? Splendid!
Finally, tragedy and comedy will come together as they should.
Turn back now, mortal one. Stay away from this accursed place. Only death and insanity await you. Don't pick it up! No, really, I'm serious. You lot just can't leave well enough alone, can you? Bloody literary tourists, bane of my afterlife. Listen, you. You're not getting my lost plate, you hear? It's rubbish. Worse than rubbish. I mean, what was I thinking mixing tragedy and comedy? I must have been off my rocker.
It would seem, my dear fellow, you have been apprehended by the ghost of Philip Morley. That makes us both his captives. I am Ransom Locke. If the name seems familiar, it is because I was once a detective of some renown. And yet, here I am, ready to live out the rest of my days, trapped in a book. As far as I can deduce, we are currently in a scene from one of Morley's greatest romantic plays, the near tragedy of Oliver and Ethel. I believe if we are to escape, we must act out the scene. But performing is not one of my talents. If I am correct, putting on this costume should set things in motion.
O Ethel, my love, my life, my son, if thou wouldst but give me one sign, one gesture that would speak of your affections, then might I think this grey existence worth living.
Ah, yes, a classic moment in the play. You are Ethel, the beautiful young daughter of a dung merchant. Show Oliver that you love him, and we may be able to leave this scene.
My heart is yours, my love.
Let the heavens and the seas, the toads and the eels sing the song in my heart, for she doth love me, and all is well. We shall meet again in the morrow, my little ferret, and elope into the sunset to live out our days in wondrous joy.
A magnificent rendition. Truly, I applaud you.
I see you are gifted with remarkable literary cunning, but can you really comprehend the depths of my work? That we shall see.
Ah, yes. This is undoubtedly a scene from one of Morley's earlier, funnier plays, Bloodbath at the Royal Court. And this must be your costume. The role of the fool is one filled with tragic depth. It will require a masterful performance.
What fresh insolence is this? Out of my throne, you impertinent buffoon! Stand before your king, and do your jester's duty! 'Tis a troublesome time for this court, and my crown grows heavy. So make me laugh, or I shall have your head.
Goo-goo.
Oh, stop, it's too funny. I believe I'm in the right mood now to meet with those foreign delegates. I think I shall only behead half of them, yes.
I have never seen a more convincing fool. There is hope for us yet.
You handle my royal dramas as well as you handle my romances. But will your versatility extend to the more subtle domains of theatre, I wonder?
Oh dear. Unless I'm mistaken, this is a scene from Morley's notoriously violent historical epic, Titus the Mutilator, Part 2, which would mean this is the gladiatorial arena from Act 5, where Titus is finally slaughtered by savage warriors seeking revenge. A favorite scene of mine as a child, I must admit. And here is Titus's famous costume. I had some pajamas that looked just like it. Put it on and you will take on the greatest role of your life.
Titus, thy pox-membered body shall pay for thy monstrous villainy. My son lies dead because of you. Now shall revenge be mine, cold as your corpse and all the more flavoursome for it.
Do try to make your demise convincing.
Nice beard, mate. I'll take that as a trophy once you're dead. Don't stand for it. Give as good as you get, mate. Nothing.
Yeah, make this.
Don't just stand there and get it, you fool. Dodge.
More of my kin lie slain, and yet you live.
You have breathed your last sulphur-scented breath, Titus.
Don't worry, mate. We'll dig that bullet out. All my men dead. My vengeance denied. My world undone. I cannot stand to live 1 second more.
A tremendous performance. That's just the ending I wanted to see when I was a young boy attending the theatre every weekend. I wonder what scene will follow now.
Oh, what scene could possibly follow such a masterful rendition of my work? And the way you improvised some of those roles, you brought new life to my words. I stand in awe. You have earned the prize no mortal has ever been honored with before. My missing play. I entrust it to you, for I know that you will do it justice. I call it The Ham Sandwich. A metaphorical title, of course.
Ah, you have retrieved our aged investigator. Happy day! Have you perchance found... Oh, the joy in my bosom knows no bounds! Thank you 1,000,000 times! Thank you!
His head bosom! It's already working! Comedy and tragedy will at last join hands!
Hark! Bear witness to the tragic futility that is man. Oh, how it doth sear my senses to see paradise and yet to be barred.
That reminds me of a great joke. A guard, a monk, and a chicken walk into a bar. Unfortunately, the bartender had had a mild heart attack that morning, so none of them get served.
And yet what purpose doth heartache serve when the infinite dark blanket that is death falls softly upon our still beating corpse?
That reminds me of another one. A corpse walks into a bar and says, "Can I have a lemonade?" "Certainly," replies the bartender. "I've never seen a stiff drink."
And so endeth our happy sad play, which reminds us we are made of nothing but clay. There's time only for our fool to say,
"Great big giant bosoms!"
What the hell was that?
Biggest load of old tosh I ever saw. It didn't even make sense.
Worst play ever.
I'm beginning to understand why Philip Morley never published this particular piece of work.
I have no doubt that the people of Bright... You need more followers. Try...
Oh, this is terrible. Somehow the gate got open, and all of my chickens have escaped. I don't know how they did it, those chickens, and maybe I never will. Chickens are extraordinarily clever. Will you find the buggers for me? Right, you'll need this. Contrary to what most people think,
You have several new suits. Those will make dressing easy. You're dressed as a chicken. What are you planning to do dressed as a chicken?
Chickens are very, very crafty. They won't fall for any of that. Come here, chickie, chickie, I've got some lovely treats for you. Oh no, too smart. You have to defeat them psychologically. Now, they won't remain one concentrated force. They'll be redeployed into groups of 3 or so to maximize their tactical advantage. That's lovely. Just keep doing what you're doing. And no matter what, don't show them any fear.
My dear Bernard, one of these days the chicken god is going to come down from his celestial coop in the sky and peck out your eyes. So there! Yours sincerely, Arthur. Who's 10 years? Slap on some makeup.
rediscover your youth. Well done. Their reign of terror is over before it began. All right, see if you can find some more.
I just need a little. Just a little.
We'll be
Sell me your
bankrupt if
unwanted
you don't
items.
stop spending.
Last time I was here, Brightwall was
The economy's rotten.
That's all of them. At last, the town can rest easy.
Oh, Bernard, you've got to lock them up again. This isn't right. They deserve to be free.
You're always on about the chickens and their freedom. You know what I think? All right, we'll let them live. But only if you swear never to let them out again.
All right. All right. We'll work this out.
I hope I haven't made a terrible mistake. But if I killed them, I would just make them martyrs.
Well done. You have gathered quite an impressive following in Brightwall. This should be more than enough to convince this little hamlet to send
I just
aid
don't
to
know
the
about
dwellers.
this.
It's what's best.
I believe Samuel awaits you at the town
It's
gate
the
to
right
express
thing to
that
do.
very
I
sentiment.
wish I could believe that. I really do.
Now we just have to figure out a compromise.
The Sanctuary shop has some new bits and bobs, I believe. Why not have a look? I trust you are finding everything all right? You do look the image of a mercenary. May have something to do with the fact that you're dressed as one. There are new trophies on display in your trophy room. I decided that was the most appropriate place to put them. If you don't spend your money, it will accrue here in a sort of golden heap. That is a tricky one. The lectern contains a record of all your recent transactions. Any other business to attend to? In with the new, I always say, though I prefer to keep the old handy as well. You never know when you might find a use for the old. Here is where you can determine whether you want to be able to see other heroes' orbs. This is the Sanctuary shop, where you can buy items from outside Albion to enhance.
Haven't I compromised enough?
We need to figure out a way the chickens can get the most out of their lives.
Rock bottom prices.
Now and again I'll give a
for
friend a
rock bottom
discount,
time.
but don't tell everyone.
Esteemed citizens of Brightwall, today we demonstrate the generous nature of our fair town. For too long have our mountain neighbors suffered in silence, and now we extend a helping hand. But this effort would not have been possible without the courage and determination of one man, the son of the old hero king. From this day, we shall know you as the hero of Brightwall. Before you leave, we ask of you one favor. As we pledge ourselves to you, so we hope you will pledge to return Brightwall to its former glory and reopen the academy which your father founded.
I will.
Very good, very good. I expected nothing less from you. These volunteers shall carry the supplies to the dweller camp. They may have them with our blessing. I hope you will return one day, not just as our hero, but as our king.
For all your potions needs, visit me.
Upon that wall, you'll find the... You have done a wonderful...
Oh, hello. Great, great. Now, this package, like I said, it's very special. I ordered it from a catalogue. It was very expensive, but then this is Jonathan we're talking about. He deserves only the best. Now, according to the catalogue, the delivery coach travels through Misspeak Valley. Maybe they lost a wheel there or something. It's a good place to start looking around then.
Everyone says how nice you are.
Best establishment in Brightwall.
Sorry.
These are not good decisions you're making.
Oh, adorable little... No, just no.
Get yourself a gun today. It's a sensible thing to do.
Don't see how we can spare any food for the dwellers, but I suppose it's fair enough. Have you...
Pleasure's all mine.
Oh! How very... Hello.
Pleasure's all mine. Oh, da, slap, slap, punch. Yes.
Yeah, nice one. Best shop in Brightwall. You'd be mad to go anywhere else.
Please, you've got to help me. I'm so worried. It's my daughter. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Please bring her back safe and sound as soon as you can.
Help me! Help! There's so many of them, and they're so scary. Please take me back to Mummy. Are you here to take me home? Mummy said I shouldn't talk to strangers. Oh, I just did. We made it out of the cave. Brilliant. Help! What's that? Help! Ooh. Woohoo! I spy with my little eye something beginning with S. More nasty things! Don't let them eat me! Woohoo! Yeah! It's all right. Are we there yet? Are we there yet now? There's my mum!
darling, my little darling, what a relief! I was beside myself. I can't thank you enough. I'm forever in your debt.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Nothing but that worthless hunk of stone. Lovely, that is. We get nothing for this job except our fee.
Cut out his liver! Nothing to eat. Don't worry, mate. We'll dig that bullet out of you. He smacked you one!
Ah! Hello?
You got it! Oh, this is brilliant! Brilliant! You see, Jonathan? I told you, didn't I? Right, let me see. Now then, here are the instructions. Prepare your display area in pride of place. Done that. Ensure that your garden ornaments are facing your gargoyle with unbroken line of sight. Check. Face your gargoyle, stand confident, take a deep breath, and say in an authoritative voice... Oh.
Gargulus multipolus us.
Don't play with matches. Don't eat wild mushrooms, they could be toadstools. You should never move an injured person. Start every day with a healthy breakfast.
Oh, this is the greatest day of my life! Wait until I tell my family. Oh, I forgot I've stopped talking to them. Oh, who cares about them? This is mind-bogglingly amazing! In the morning when I wake up and I stumble out of bed,
I put my pointy hat on my little pointy head.
You have done a wonderful thing for those poor people in the mountains.